What's up, everybody? How's it going? How's it going? Another great day in Hexland. 6 straight green days. That is right. 6 straight green days. It's almost hard to say it. Go ahead and say it to yourself 10 times. Let's go. Let us go. What a wonderful day to be in this neighborhood. Man, so many good things for crypto. So many good things for Hex. So many good things for Pulse Chain. I'm ecstatic. I'm pretty happy about the day. So let's just get on to the news, and hopefully everybody's doing great. Oh no, we lost our hexologist. There we go. Look at that, guys. Yes, only 1% up. I hear all the naysayers out there. It's only up 1% today. Yeah, you go to 7 days. Guess what? Look at that. 20, 13.7, 22.5% for Hex. If you can't see it over here because it's right here, but geez, it's doing great things, guys. It's doing amazing things, and it's just the start. Let's go ahead and look at the chart, and this is the chart that was on my on my thing. There you go. Look at that. So the MACD. Look at the MACD. Look at this, McDonald's D. This is the weekly chart, guys. This is weekly. Daily's probably already crossed. Daily's already crossed. Weekly looks like it's about to cross right here. And boy, then we get over this 50, get over this 50 mark or whatever, the 0 mark, whatever you want to call it. And then it's extremely bullish. But this is the weekly chart. RSI pointed up. Again, this is the weekly chart. Can we do monthly? Monthly, yeah, there's nothing on there except for the RSI's barely got a little sliver of a wiener. But there you go. Daily, we already are above on the RSI. We're moving up on those moving averages, the EMAs, exponentials. Let's see, what's our next target? About 6.006, and then what do we got here? And then we got about 009.5. We get up to a penny mark again, guys. We get past these, then we're in straight big boy bullish territory. Again, I have no idea what's going to happen, obviously, if you've watched the show for the last 3 years. But let's just say, things are starting to look a little bit... let's see. Sorry. Border out. Oh, okay. What the heck? What happened to this thing? Okay, I guess we'll just shut it off. But I'm getting more excited. I mean, we'll go on. We'll just check out some more news, and you guys can see why I'm getting excited. Stripe. Oh wait. Well, let's go back to Bitcoin. Bitcoin doing crazy things. $65,000 for Bitcoin. Ethereum about $3,500. So there you guys go. I mean, it's doing really great. They're very bullish, both of them. 65,333 for Bitcoin. And where did we top out last time? Or what is it? What's it all time high at? 74,100. These are weekly candles as well. And let's see, 4,100 for Ethereum. I know it's like 5,000 for Ethereum. 4,800, but it looks like currently 4,100 is the next mark that they've got to pass, which they're at 3,400. They can do that in a day, right? We got eHex down here, even making moves. 2 green weekly candles. Love to see it. All right, Stripe enables Bitcoin purchase with credit and debit cards in Europe. So I guess this was the thing. I don't know. I'm not from the promised land, or not even the promised land, the ex-promised land. Let's see. European customers to buy Bitcoin and other cryptocurrencies using their credit or debit cards. European customers can now easily buy Bitcoin and other cryptos using their Stripe issued cards. And while Bitcoin is the first offering created by Stripe, the service aims to extend to popular cryptocurrencies such as Ethereum and Solana. Hopefully it don't shut down on you before you get the money. Oh geez, Solana. I don't understand. Can anybody please? Why is Solana being touted as the why is everybody using Solana? Can somebody just tell me? I'm honestly asking this question because I don't do my research on these things. Okay. I don't do my research on too many other blockchains, especially L1s. All right. It's Ethereum and Pulse Chain for me. Bitcoin's an old man. I used that a long time ago, and I dealt with Bitcoin. If you've dealt with Bitcoin, you know what I mean. You've transacted on Bitcoin, which is the worst thing in your entire life. Okay. If you've ever transacted on Bitcoin, it's like, I hope it gets there, right? If you've ever used it. Tragedy of the commons has killed Bitcoin, all right? But Solana, can somebody tell me? It's a centralized L1 blockchain that goes down a lot. I don't understand it. And how does it not have an SEC lawsuit against it if it's centralized? Not to say that I want that. I'm not saying I want that. Don't misconstrue that. I don't want them to have it. I'm just asking, if Hex and Pulse Chain have them, they're decentralized. We're like, we're like we're the ragtag team that's like over here, playing with our spinny hats and our little ball, and we're the ones getting in trouble when the guys down the street are, they got the guns and stuff, and they're like shooting each other, and you're like, wait, why are we getting in trouble? Because for real, like they literally their blockchain shuts down. It's centralized. All right, maybe I'm just mistaken. Give me some ideas of why in the comments. I would love to hear it. All right, here we go. So Sam Altman, he's the OpenAI creator, or one of the top guys at OpenAI. Him and Joe Rogan talking about CBDCs, right? Both of them seem very worried. I won't even play you the clip because it's two goofs that don't seem like they know everything about cryptos. But both of them do not want central banking digital currencies, CBDCs, tied to social credit scores, of course. But, at least I'm not a big fan of Sam Altman. I'll just give you that right now. I'm not a big fan of him. I don't like OpenAI. They seem like OpenCIA or those type of people that are probably running it, and not a fan. But at least they're against CBDCs. This is the thing. I don't understand who wants CBDCs at this point. Okay, so name me one person that's like, CBDCs, that's a good idea. What? Who? Like, every single person that I've heard that's an intellectual that knows anything about anything is like, yeah, CBDCs are not a good thing. So I'm not entirely sure who's pushing this idea of CBDCs. Maybe just government, some of these big wig dudes that are idiots that have no idea what they're talking about anyway. Those guys, yeah, I could see that. All right, I could see that. But they're talking about how it's controlling and not overall good for the society. Agreed, 100%. All right, on my journey, I go out, we go to like, fun days and things. I saw this beautiful setup. The person was making cakes and all these cupcakes things. Cash credit and most cryptocurrencies. Then look what's on there. Pulse Chain, boys. Pulse Chain. With a little Donald Trump cake, all right? So this person's successful. It must be... unfortunately, they take Bitcoin. Because that's going to take... Hey, let me send you some Bitcoin for the purchase. It's just going to be about 30 minutes before I can actually leave with the purchase here. Right. But good to see it. Good to see some adoption that way, right? All right, Mt. Gox payees have been paid from June 5th or July 5th to July 16th. It looks like over 13,000 creditors to date have been paid. So I think what it's saying is that they got paid from these days to these days. So for the last 11 days, 13,000 people have been paid. And look at the charts. They're not dying, right? So that's good. But it says, regarding repayments and confirmation that repayments can be made safely and securely, we ask eligible rehabilitation creditors to wait for a while before they start paying out even more. So it looks like for now they've stopped the payments. So that's good, right? We'll just extend this as long as they can. Just imagine if it was Hex right? And it was like stake techs, they would be doing way better, right? They would have made ample amounts of APY on their hex that was staked. Unfortunately, it's Bitcoin, and but they've had it for 10 years or however long it's been now. So it is gone up from like $200 to $65,000. So there is that. There is that. All right, so in some good news about the president pick, he picked JD, or excuse me, this is the soon to be probably, I don't know, hopefully Trump has picked JD Vance as his running mate, setting up a pro crypto ticket. Now, I know people are going to be in my comments, oh, you love your rulers. You're praying that these guys, I already told you, I am a one. I don't care what anybody says, like about whatever. Immigration sucks. All of this high inflation sucks. But guess what? If you're pro crypto, I'm gonna vote for you. All right, because at this point, it's like, dude, this is my livelihood. Yeah, if they can figure out the inflation, if they can figure out immigration too, great. But if you can figure out, make a pro crypto stance, check that box for me. I'm done. Don't worry about it. So Vance is a prominent pro crypto senator who has declared more than $100,000, and actually, in one of these other ones, $250,000 of Bitcoin is what he currently has. Combined with Trump, who has recently espoused his own pro-crypto views with this election cycle, the Republican ticket is likely to usher in pro-Bitcoin policies that will make it easier for the industry to innovate in U.S. instead of seeking friendlier jurisdictions overseas, and market analysis say. Trump's victory as a favorable outcome due to policy promises around tax cuts and less regulation, which would be great, right? People hate that you tax... I'm not a tax person, but if you tax the crap out of some businesses, you can see what happens to them. They've been doing it for the last 4 years, and guess what? Now everybody's going out of business, or you make somebody do $20 an hour, right? We're $20 an hour. You have to get paid $20 an hour as minimum wage, and then guess what? Have you been to McDonald's lately? Okay. Have you been to McDonald's lately? I don't ever go to McDonald's. So the last time that I went with my family, I think it was Sonic or Wendy's or something. It was like a month and a half ago or 2 months ago. It was like $35 for 2 hamburgers. So, okay, that maybe we don't raise the minimum wage. Maybe just don't work at those jobs if they're not paying correctly. Recently, the venture capitalist drafted a bill to overhaul U.S. crypto regulations that would change the U.S. regulate digital assets. The Vance bill right now is much better than existing U.S. regulation on digital assets. So he put forward a bill, this JD Vance, and apparently it's better than the what we currently have. This is a sharp contrast to President Biden, whose age and perceived reluctance to fully endorse the crypto revolution is likely to alienate young voters. So, and then they said this: generally, his politics and comments align more with the open market capitalism and libertarian fiscal policy. Coupled with recent Chevron ruling, the new administration is equipped with leaders and legal rulings to reverse stance on digital assets. So with the Chevron ruling, we already talked about it, where pretty much the SEC was the cop and the judge all in the same. They were all bundled in one, to where it's like, yeah, you're going to get some nasty things happening in there and those things. Because why wouldn't you, right? If you get a pay raise, if you sue more people, guess what you're going to start doing? Suing more people. And then guess what? You're going to find them guilty because you get more money if you find them guilty, right? It's gross. That is gross in general, right? It's the cop that gets paid more because he writes more tickets. Everybody hates that. Nobody likes that. And that's what we had. Also, JD Vance, he talks about the SEC's chair, Gary Gensler's approach to regulation. We can look at that here. Okay, maybe not. Let me change my sounds. Okay, here we go. There we go.
My view, at least, in terms of my substantive disagreements, I'm sure he's like a nice guy, is Gary Gensler. Okay, so Gary Gensler is sort of the complete opposite of my view. And there are two problems that I have with Gary, one of which is that I think he wants to inject politics way too much into the actual business of securities in the United States of America. But in some ways, the more fundamental issue, or at least the most relevant issue for this particular conference is the approach that Gary has taken to regulating blockchain and crypto seems to be almost the exact opposite of what it should be. And I'm oversimplifying a little bit, but the question the SEC seems to ask in regulating crypto is this a token with utility? And if it's a token with utility, then they seem to want to ban it. And if it's a token without utility, they don't seem to care. I almost think we should be the opposite here, right? I worry about financialization. I worry about, frankly, whether a lot of the crypto stuff is fundamentally fake. But if a token actually has utility, that's the sort of thing that, by all means, regulate it. By all means, be careful about, how consumers interact with it. But you don't want to just get rid of this stuff. And here's where I really, really worry about this is a lot of the newest challengers to social media, the social media incumbents of 2024 are going to require some blockchain technology to make their business work. Maybe they'll require a token that supports verification. There are all of these ways.
Okay, we won't see that in 2024. But I get it. I get where he's saying. Do we need to? I think that what he's talking about is things with have utility. And things that don't have utility, like meme tokens. He's saying like meme tokens don't ever get in trouble. Who's a meme token person that's in front of the SEC right now? Name me one, right? And things with utility, and I'm not, let's not even say Hex, let's not say Pulse Chain, let's say Cardano, let's say, some of these other ones, XRP. And I think XRP, if there was a security in blockchain, that would be it. But I don't see, the other 20,000 meme coins that came out. With founders that are promising the highest returns and the rug pulls and all that. I don't see any of those guys getting in trouble ever. So I get what he means on this. I don't think that you can't ban them. I don't know, you get rid of them. So good luck with that. Maybe he doesn't know everything about it, but and somebody said that he's like the third or fourth biggest bag on AVAX. He's got I can't remember how many. He's got a lot of AVAX, which I've never used Avalanche, but apparently he's pro crypto. And again, I'm a one issue voter here. I know people are gonna be pissed. Oh my gosh, Hexo loves the boots. He's licking them right now. He's a boot licking little Hexo. I get it. You guys hate him. You guys hate it. You hate government. I get it. I totally get it. But if you're gonna get one of the two, at least it's something that's it's better than the last one, right? That's what I always think. So we got some more articles. Republican, and this was from February. Republican senator slams SEC over deeply troubling conduct in crypto case. So yeah, I mean it's not his first rodeo with the SEC. It looks like currently. So. There you go. That's my take on the whole thing. I'm glad that somebody that's pro crypto is finally getting in there. All right, Photoshi, guys. Craig Wright officially admits that he is not Satoshi Nakamoto, the creator of Bitcoin. So he had to go out. I guess the judge ordered him that he had to post this on his website for the next 6 months. And he can't say that he is Satoshi anymore. Hilarious. Fifth, Dr. Wright is not the author of the initial version of the Bitcoin software. Fourth, Dr. Wright is not the person who created the Bitcoin system. Third, Dr. Wright is not the person who adopted or operated under the pseudonym Satoshi Nakamoto in the period of 2008 to 2011. Second, Dr. Wright is not the owner of the copyright in the Bitcoin white paper. And number one, first, Dr. Wright is not the author of the Bitcoin white paper. So you love to see it. This is something that Richard had called out for years beforehand. And I know many of you guys have already, we all knew this. right? We all knew that he wasn't the guy. He wasn't that guy, right? You're not that guy, Craig Wright. You're not that guy. We get it. But for all those guys that are new, that hear about BSV, oh, this is Satoshi's vision. I'm telling you, this is it. This is what Satoshi actually wanted, because man, he made a fork of a coin. He made a fork of a fork. Yeah. So cringe lord of the day. There you go. So let's talk about how bad is it. Right? So the last 3 years, and I got a lot of heat for this tweet, all right? Got a lot of heat for this one. The last 3 years has been great if you're staked, you're hex, and you are going to sell anyway. The impatient has been paying the patient for the last 3 years. And I know a lot of you guys hate that. There's a lot of people in the comments that were like, yeah, but you're down 99%. Yeah, if you weren't playing, the thing is right here, weren't going to sell anyway. If you just been sitting on your bag and you weren't selling anyway, yeah, it sucks that the price went down. But guess what? Your T-share price didn't go down. Nobody looking at that. I mean, let's look at the other side of the cookie, all right? Because sometimes it has white frosting on it. So, guys, if you've been staked for the last 3 years, you were staked for 5 years. What happens next year, the year after that, whenever it decides to go back up? You've got more hex now. You've got, because you've got paid for however many years you've been just holding on to it, right? If you were the guy that had not staked any of your hex because you're waiting for that one just glorious pump, and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting and you're waiting, and we know these people, they're out there, the people that will never stake, or they'll stake for 7 to 6, we've all seen those guys that stake for 7 days. The first time we hit 5 cents again, they're gone. All right, they're gone. They're going to sell their bags because they think it's going to come back down. Then guess what? It might come back down, and they're not going to buy again because they're going to be like, told you. And then it goes back up to 7 cents. And, we'll have to just flush them out, right? And a lot of these people have been flushed out for the last 3 years. And if you've been staked, guess what? You're a good boy, and you get a little, hexo treat. Here you go. And yeah, I mean, dude, you're getting paid daily. And if you weren't planning on selling anyway, what does it matter? You got paid, and you got paid more the longer that you stayed. Many people just don't understand it. German Bitcoin, many of us already knew this. This has happened July 12th, so 4 days ago. But the German government has sold all their Bitcoin, and I guess it went clear down to like $58,000. Now we're at 67 or 65,000. So German government has sold all of their Bitcoin. I think it was like $1.2 billion worth of Bitcoin, and they're out. They're out skis. All right, and another wallet that we despise, the BankX boys have been slowly exiting their hex position for days while nobody is watching. This was also in July 12th, so I don't know what they look like now, because for some reason I'm not able to. I don't know if this is a if you go to GoPulse and try to put in one of the addresses, it just doesn't work. I think that's a problem with the API currently. So it sucks. I don't know what's going on with that. Nobody's told me anything. But yeah, that's what happens with decentralized systems, right? And last but not least, I guess there's no Top Cats racing. Did I miss that? But okay, we'll just talk about it. The Top Cats racing team looks like they're the number one with the Hex Lamborghini in their racing. I don't know where I put that, but yeah. So Top Cats, great job, especially with the Hex logo, doing number one things. Last but not least, Tom Emmer, the GOP, another Republican. He says, I'd like to report the SEC chair for regulation by harassment, because he thinks that all they're doing is harassing a bunch of people, which I would agree. They harassed even me and my family. That's how crazy it is, right? I'm just a dumb little, Marine, ex-Marine, stupid little guy that just wanted to show his face and put in support for my coin. And guess what? This little goof, This little goof decided to send some letters to my house for me and my wife, who my wife doesn't even know how Hex works. If you ask my wife today how Hex works, guess what? She'd be like, I'm telling you, she has no idea. They sent her one. They sent her a letter. How crazy is that? That's what kind of government we have. They're harassing just the little guy. Like, we didn't even do anything. What are you talking about? I'm just talking on the internet. I thought that was, I thought this was America. I'm all beat up and everything. But there you go. That little clown looking freak. He can harass me all he wants. I'm following him. Yeah, I'm following him just to make 33rd chair. Father of 3. What's this? Running from the mountains. Running from a boot of boots that are kicking rocks at him. That's probably him. Committed to investor protection, fair markets, and capital formation. Shut up, idiot. Who's he following? Nobody. Oh my gosh. Okay. Screw you, dude. All right. Well, that's it. Let's get into the sweet flow of chat. I'm sure the chat has some beautiful things to say. We've got green candles, so they're happy. Let's see. Let me go back to see what Gold Pulse looks like. We got to keep this green day going. It was a red day most of the day. I was gonna get really sad that you guys couldn't keep it up. We were gonna have to have like a chanting party today on stream. I thought I had no. I thought I had something here that you could show it, but I guess not. All right, let's look at this sweet chat. All right, VP Hexo. Yeah, okay, I got the VP Hexo. JD Vance looks like Hexo meme. Yeah, where are we on the Hexo chart? Hexo. Yeah, look, I don't know, dude. We're on the chart. Which chart? The market analysis chart. Yeah, that chart. I think that we're on the hopeful phase, but I honestly think that we need to just get rid of the SEC stuff first. Which I think that is, dude, come on. They have nothing. Maybe they do. But my mind, when I look at Richard Hart, what he's put together, how he test is formed, all of that stuff, I just don't see it. Okay? I just don't see it. Maybe I'm blinded by bias. I get it. Maybe that's me. Maybe that, I've been known to do that. But usually I'm pretty good at picking up on stuff, and I'm like, yeah, they just don't have really a good case here, especially with the Chevron defense or deference or whatever they wanted to call it. Let's see. Let's go. What's up, Franklin? This Hexo's OnlyFans about to blow. Yeah. Hexo, do you use the MFI money flow index? No, I don't. Flip that MACD. Yeah. Flipped it. That's where I'm going to be working here soon. Flipping that MACD. Hexo brings the fun in funny bit. I still got more to buy. Okay, user 3. Okay. We got people that are still wanting to buy. That's always good, right? There are people that want to buy. But the funny thing is, so I had a few extra dollars, dues sitting around in, EP or USDC. So it was USDC, or it might have been DAI. I can't remember. But I had a few extra dollars because I was like, I'm going to get this low. Because I was like really thinking that we were going to get down to like 0.0003. Hey, XCong, thank you for the $2. Let me see. What up, bros? What's up, Hexcong? Yeah, I was for sure that we were going to get down to like low 3s. On Pulse, so I was just waiting. But when the SEC we didn't know. But when they didn't when we didn't see the docket on whatever day that was, probably the 12th or something like that, when we were all celebrating, I put in my last dollary dues that I was going to put in then. Turns out it was like almost the exact bottom. I think we went red for like 2 more days after that, maybe, or a day after. But it's up like something like 10%, 15% since then. So maybe that's the bottom. I don't know though. But I don't have any more money to put into it. Okay, so I'm out of money. So you guys are gonna have to pump it now. I bought the bottom. Fed boys in the chats floating the CBDCs? Probably, yeah. Because venture capitalist has invented Solana, so they are promoting it, convincing the virgins that there's going to be useful. Virgin thinks memes and NFTs will be tradable for sex someday. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, Bitfinesse. Maybe that's what it is. But no, I don't use the money flow index. No, nope. Let's see. VCs pump and dump soul coins to get many get rugged. Yeah, I mean that's what's happening in a Pulse chain right now, right? Lots of people, and they're not even VCs. It's just people creating coins, and they dump them. I haven't seen too many more actually. I know that there are out there, but it seems like they're kind of getting fed up with Pulse chain because it's not getting them enough money. So they've moved to other chains now, which is good. I know that. Yeah. Let's see. Sol is backed by all the FTX loser VCs. Okay. Let's see. They're in the club. Yeah, it looks like a plump the likes. Yeah, hit those likes. CIA backwards is AIC, Artificial Intelligence Control. It's always been AI. Not trying to start any new conspiracy theories or anything, though. Ooh, I never thought of that. Never thought of that. Artificial Intelligence Control. Fed boys in the chats floating the CBDCs. Probably. I heard you identify as rich on Solana. You can't actually get rich over there. It's all rug pulls, but you can identify as rich. Yeah, probably. I mean, that's the thing with meme coins anyways. We've talked about it many times. Many people think that they have $1 billion, $1 million, but guess what? You can't cash out anything because it's got very low liquidity. And the thing is usually what they do is they tell all of the insiders about the coin, then they launch it, and all the insiders get in, buy my course, and we're gonna launch coins. And then they launch coins, and then there's a small group of people that they know where they're gonna start selling, and they usually do, and then it just slowly dies. Right? That's they have unfulfilled promises, and everything else. And some people could say that's with Hex and Pulse Chain. Maybe. But I think that Richard wants to continue with this. I don't, maybe we're all the goofs. Maybe we're all just the goofs here. I don't know. Founder of Solana and Anatoly Yakovenko is Ukrainian. Sus. Very sus. Yeah. Payments on those 2 days. Hex Kong egg for the $2. Why is it not showing up? Rotate super chats into Hex. Okay. Good idea. Yeah. Yeah, Craig wrong. Exactly. I think useful things should be left alone, especially battle-tested things. Very true. The thing is like, Ethereum, because, Ethereum, when it first came out, would be labeled as security, right? It needed money to start, and but now it's amazing, right? And as much as we make fun of the little goof twink, the creator of of ETH, we were just he created that out of like his own mind, I guess. I don't know. Did he make it up? He made it up, right? All by himself. Maybe I'm just thinking of a different story. Maybe it was like something out of Batman or something that I watched recently. Let me see. I'm out of the loop. Anything happening? No, not much. Why is Hexo giving a front speech in front of these guys? Crypto regulation. That's what validators are for. Hey, and I agree. Leave us alone kind of thing. I get it. But the government's going to regulate us at some point, right? Even when I first got into Bitcoin in 2016, they were all, we're going to get regulated at some point. And now I would rather get regulated in a good way than regulated in like Gary Gensler, everything's a security except for things that I choose just because, it makes no sense. It's kind of like you're a security, but you're not a security, even though you're the same thing. It's like, what? It makes no sense. I mean, if anything was real, Ethereum would be labeled as security and then Pulse Chain would be labeled security. But they're saying Ethereum is not a security, so obviously Pulse Chain can't be a security, right? And then people will go, well, actually, this is what I heard the other day. Actually, the owner owns 90% of the coins, and they took in money for sacrifices. And it's like, what happened when Ethereum first launched? And, you know, that there you go. That's all it is. Now, what happened when Ethereum first launched? Oh, you mean the Ethereum Foundation and Ethereum dudes had 90% of it, and they took in money for it. Okay, so really anything that like just releases with no backing is not a security. That sounds really dumb too. Like we have to have things that are have use cases, and I agree. You know, Hex. There's things that I don't even like that I just would rather just be there and just, you know, ward people off, or just be like, dude, don't get into meme coins, and still let them be there. Okay, I'm okay with meme coins not being regulated. I'm not okay with them, you know, taking people's money, but that's another story, I guess. I think useful thing. Let's see. LOL. Imagine being one of them people who believed Craig Wright. Dude, you'd be surprised how many people I got in my comments. They're like, actually, Craig Wright is Satoshi. It's like, dude, you are, I don't know where you get any of this. Where did you get your information? From Craig Wright himself? Sweet. Like, he was trying to prove he was Satoshi by saying he was Satoshi. That was the only way he could prove it. That's crazy. We are all Satoshi except Craig Wright. Exactly. Let's see. Cheers, everyone. What kind of person lies about that type of guy to do self-taught karate bullshito? It's like what is it, Steven Seagal, where he does like the fake karate stuff, and they're like, the people are acting like, oh my gosh. I don't, like, who's the actors behind this? Like, why are they doing that? I don't get it. That it always, like, I get why he's doing it because he wants to look like a badass, but the people that are getting thrown and the people that are getting like tossed by him or whatever, like, are they like they're in on it, right? It's kind of like the holy, you know, where the prosperity preacher people that put their hand on him and they're like, oh. It's kind of like, dude, what did maybe that's what happens. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. What kind of, okay, let's see. Craig is the OA. Yeah. Oh, let's hope not. Hex will return to glory. Anyway, I'm Satoshi. Yeah, we're all Satoshi at this point. Corey Costa. What did he do? What is Corey Costa? I don't know. Staking and chilling. Nice. Once they are gone, the sky's the limit for eHex. Very true. For all the hexes and pulse chains and incentive tokens. I mean, this is one of the things where it's like, I'm glad to get rid of these people at the lows, right? And with the hopefully a coming pump, like I've said before, I mean, we can pull out the paint. Would we like to pull out paint? You guys always love paint for some reason. You guys are the paint boys. All right, let's paint it black. Okay, and we'll color with white because I think it's easier to see with you. You know, we're all, according to my calculations and my analytics, we're all in like our 30s. So actually like 45% of us are in our 30s to 40 years old, and everybody else, you know, we got grandpas watching, you know, nice to meet you, grandpa. And we got like one chick that watches, you know, and that's about it. So everybody else, we're in our 40s. We want the low light. All right, if we're watching on our phone. So this is what I'm saying. So we got a chart here. All right, chart. Here's our chart. All right. Now, we've already talked about this. You get, you know, we're gonna run up, let's say 3 cents. How many people that are staked or that are unstaked are not gonna sell at 3 cents this time? If we went up to 3 cents in the next week, how many people are not gonna do it? Most of these people that have had liquid bags, they've already sold, right? Most of the people with liquid bags have already sold, but you've got to go up slow because there's people with, I like to call them liquid staked bags. These liquid staked bags are the people that stake for Let's see, not 3. 7 to 90 days. All right, days. These people, we need a pump to last about 90 days. All right, so you can get these guys that stake for 7 to 90 days, and then by 3 cents, they're gonna be like, dude, I don't know. I think that this thing's kind of toppy. We still got the SEC stuff coming out. I've got to sell, right? And then we go right back down. Okay, everybody sells. We're back to a penny, half a penny, or whatever. Now these guys are gone. There's always going to be the 7 to 90 days to get dudes, but once they're gone, right? Well, now we're gonna get people that are the 7 to 90 days after that. Now it goes up to 5 cents because you got even less of them because most of these guys have already gone. 5 cents. Now they do it again. Boom. Now you've done that twice. It's almost half a year, and then guess what? Nobody left to really sell down the price. That's just my speculation. This is just my speculation. You want to get all of these guys that are liquid stake bags. Liquid stakers. All right? Because nobody's really liquid anymore. Everybody's either staking for 7 to 90 days. That's what I've seen. And once you can get rid of these guys, really nothing else is going to happen. I feel like, right? Or not. No, like you can't. There's not going to be anybody left to sell. Because what you see is, if you go to the Telegram bot that has all of the transactions on them, you can see who's staking, and it's people with 10 million, 40 million, 30 million that are staking it for freaking 7 to 90 days. Which I don't know why you would stake it for 7 days. Like, do you think that we're gonna pump that much? Obviously, they're getting ready to sell at some point. Like I said. They're going to sell, right? They're waiting for that huge pump of 20, 50, 70%, and then they're going to sell. If you're staking for 7 days, we can all agree that they're probably looking to get out. So we get rid of these guys. I got to rewrite it. 7 to 90 days. All right? We get rid of those guys. The sky's the limit. In my opinion, I have no idea. This is all just speculation. This is just little old Hexo, dumb Marine from Idaho. Just thinking about it. But this is what I do on my time off. Is think about things like that. So that's all, that's just my thoughts on the whole thing. That's all I have to say about that. Where did the little guy go? Okay. All right. Let's see. Staking and chilling. Yes. If the hex price only goes sideways forever, only stakers would see gains. Maybe it would be a good thing to have crypto print that purposely screws speculators. Bitfinesse. Yeah. I mean, I would like it to get to a higher point, not a half a penny. Right. I mean, at some point it would be not very easy to get any money. And a lot of people are not even seeing very many gains. I've heard for people that mining the incentive token or farming is it pays out better than the hex stakes at this point. So I don't think Richard wants that. I honestly don't think that he wants that. Okay. I think that he wants his baby to succeed. He doesn't want everybody to move into the farms. He wants us to be in the town centers. He wants us to be living in the, he doesn't want us living in the rural parts of the state. He wants us in town. He wants us in the city. No living on the farm with Richard. All the sellers look like unwrecked pirate. I don't make these things up. Okay. Nice to see those Hex Lambos winning race after race. True. The Pulse Chain car is a bad mother too. Pulse Chain car. I didn't know there was a Pulse. Oh, the Hex one or the Lamborghini? Yeah, it is. Self-taught karate, father of 3. Yeah. Oh, is that what it is? He put father of 3, like that makes him a good person. Yeah, I know. Gary looks like a Q-tip. I could see certain things that Gary looks like, but demonetization will get us will not. It doesn't do me very well. Okay, the $5 that we're gonna make on this stream, we need to make it. Running BlackRock boot. Yeah, maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. Kareem Day, splooge on pie. Okay. Let's see. Gensler is a fut bucker. All right, gotcha. The SEC has no power. Yeah, you have no power here. The SEC has no power here. The SEC has no power here. Yeah, if you say it 3 times, just don't look in the mirror as you do it. And but if you do, you know, Gary Gensler will run away in your sleep. He's like the who's the little guy with the scissors on his hands? Not Edward Scissors hands. The other guy. I can't remember his name. The SEC. Okay, let's see. Green candle wax dripping down our backs, breaking the crypto winter. Yeah, I don't know why it's on our backs. Maybe we're into some weird stuff, but yeah, sure. Where can I find a Hex emotional support TG? Yeah, I'm not sure. There doesn't seem like anybody wants to do anything with Hex anymore. It seems like all of our psychologists have ran away from us, and everybody else. And it's me and like Big Pep, me and Big Pep at this point streaming about Hex. I don't know, maybe somebody else, but everybody else is talking about, you know, you could buy my new meme coin. It's gonna be a stable coin, and the stable coin. Oh. McDonald's still hiring. People still want to buy. Make that money. True. I'm not hating on McDonald's. I'm just saying. I don't want to pay $35 for a kid's meal and a regular meal. It's crazy. Where can I find? Okay, let's see. We on the green spectrum, boys. Yeah, we're on the green spectrum for real. It's the it's sane. And then the green spectrum, autistic. So you are, most of the Hexicans are straight. They're straight over on the green. They are green boys for real. Let's all agree. Buy Hex, touch grass. Yes, all you need. True. Hex is the bomb. Fractals repeat. True. Better Bitcoin. Yeah, Hexo, don't read pause on your teleprompter. Okay. You guys know that I read everything on the teleprompter, all right? You guys know this. I am the Joe Biden of the freaking of the crypto world. Trust me, bro. I'm Satoshi. True. Past fractals, no guarantee of future fractals. Okay. I like Steven. All right, I wrote the white paper, first draft. Nice, Bit Finesse. Yeah, Aikido is real. Okay. Oh, we got some Aikido guys in here. That's what it is. The fake karate is Aikido. Oh boy, have you seen that? Have you seen that one where the Aikido guy goes and fights an MMA dude, and within like 2 seconds, he's over in the corner like, all right, I give up. He's like an Aikido master or something. He's just getting the crap beat out of him. It was great. Hexo, what's up, Tony? I believe Richard is David Goggins before I'd believe Craig is Satoshi. Yeah. Hexo, like, who's that guy? Hexo? What's one? Hexo will be our lobbyist in DC. Hey, I'll do whatever I need to do to get Hexo to pump, all right? You guys have seen that, all right? I'm all for pumping Hex. If I need to be a lobbyist, vote me in. Vote November 2024 for little old Hexo. No, I can never be in politics because I don't take money. That I'm not gonna get paid because I'm too blabbermouthed. So yeah, I'm not very good at it. Draw me Satoshi. Okay, I'll draw you Satoshi. All right, let's where's the eraser? Oh gosh. Can we get a black eraser in here? Okay. We'll just do it over here. Okay. Is this a joke? Why is it not working, guys? All right, we'll just do Satoshi. Stop. Why? Okay, that's weird. All right, here he is. He started out. All right, there he is right there. Very brown hair. Some would even consider it black. There you go. Probably has like one of those ninja hats on. There you go. There's your Satoshi. Okay, this is more believable than Craig Wright. All right, Satoshi. Thank you for the dark mode. See, I knew it. Hexo. Okay, let's see. Paint RH winning Ginsler. All right, you guys just want everything painted. With a sandwich and a cigarette. Oh, you guys just want everything painted. Okay. Well, we'll do a painting day with Hexo next time. Jeez, I didn't see how many paintings we needed. We just draw our own charts now. Yeah. This is where Hex is today, guys. Look at it. We're all the way up here. But Hexo, it only says that we're down 6%. We draw our own charts here, guys. We draw our own damn charts. Give him dreads. Okay, yeah, give him dreads. So he can look like, there you go. He doesn't have dreads. He has those little curly cues on the side. There you go. Sorry that there's a line drawn through him. Maybe no naughty man. No Bitcoin. He's a naughty man. Thank you for the $5, Hexcom. Draw a 10,000x. Okay, you got 10,000x. There you go. I stake like 350,000 hex 2 months at a time. Also 1 million hex 13 years. Creates volume. Yeah, okay. You can't get rid of me. Okay, Tony Shito. Yeah. Draw the drop in stakers after a 7-year mark. RH is going to get dark mode on the SEC. True. At least you got some nice potatoes. Very true. So we need them to sell off in the first pump. Yep. First and second pump. I would say first and second. I would say the second pump is really where you get most of them out. Bump it to $10. All right. I staked every 30 days to sell off only the gains because staking hex is my source of income. Okay. That's you have to have a lot of hex to be getting some actually a source of income. Unless you're like in a third world country, I guess. Yeah. I guess that's yeah. True, they are all shilling their own Pulse coin. True. Yep. Hexo is going to lobby for DeFi and DC. Yeah, you guys get me in there. I'll be the lobby boy. I'll be in the lobby. I'll be the guy like serving drinks. Hi, I'm a lobbyist. Sir, you're in the lobby. That doesn't make you a lobbyist. Does anybody want a Diet Coke? Could anybody Diet Coke? I'm a big Hex fan here. Anybody talk about, I'm a lobbyist, guys. I'll come back and tell you guys I'll create lobbyist coin. I'm a lobbyist for, I'm a big firm. I'm in a big firm. I create tokens. I do things on the weekend. I'm a lobbyist. I sit in the lobby. But I do lots of cool things with crypto. Hexa, let me see. Hexa is more like Ron Burgundy. F off, San Diego. Yeah, Ron Burgundy. Plump the likes. Yeah, hit the likes. Love your ability to stay the course, Hexo, and never fallen into the crypto abyss. It's hard, but the only thing that keeps me sane is actually going and doing things other than crypto, right? Having other goals. Subscribe to my AI channel. I know how most of these things are, so I know that 99% of them, even with Hex, look at it, it's down 99%. But I would rather have my name on one token or 4 or 5 of them now since Pulse and Pulse Chain came out. But, I would rather have conviction with one person and just be like, I support this dude. And if it goes down, if it goes to 0, if it gets rug pulled, guess what? I'm out. You guys won't see me again. Maybe on my AI channel at this point, but I probably would just be done with the internet, right? Because it would be embarrassing. I don't understand these, sociopaths that can create tokens, rug pull them, or not even rug pull them, but they get rug pulled or whatever happens, but they got a little bit of insider information, so they sold on. But then the next day they're selling something else. I don't understand. That's crazy. That's literally sociopath behavior to me. Maybe not to everybody, okay? Maybe it's cool for everybody to do that, but to me it's like if I get you guys completely wrecked, that's it for me. Sayonara. So I need to move to the third world and then I can live off Hex. Alpha alert. Yeah, alpha alert here. Alpha alert. You can move to the third world country. Have you guys tried to live off of your hex gains? I mean, you with 100,000 hex, you can make enough to live in Iraq for at least every month if you just live off the gains. Alpha alert. Alpha alert. Here you go. You want some more? Iran. You can just live in Iran for 50,000 hex a month. Alpha alert. Right there. Hey, Tony Shito, thank you for the $10. Lobby Boy still does more for crypto than Biden. Hey, thank you, Tony Shito, for the $10. Yes, I'm trying. Ooh, he's trying. Hexo selling hot dogs in the lobby. Yeah, Hexo selling hot dogs in the lobby for. I'm a lobbyist. I'm the lobbyist boy. In the lobby, shining shoes. Hey, whatever I gotta do to get it, and ears. Hey, have you heard of Hex? I'll be talking to all them senators. We early in the biggest bull run ever seen by human eyes. Stay strong. Dude, could you imagine? I really do think that we are on the precipice. I think that if we get some new, love them or hate them, if you get the new president and if you get President Trump in there, I think that it's going to take off and we're going to do crazy things. Not just Hex, not just Bitcoin. I think the entire U.S. stock market, because there's a lot of pressure being built up, right? There's a lot of things that could change, and I know that they're going to change policy with today they said they were going to do something with the taxes for corporate structuring for 15%, which is, I know people don't like trickle down economics where you lower the taxes for the people up top that make all the billions, and it's supposed to ease up on the little guys. I don't know if it does, right? Nobody knows, because anybody that says it does or doesn't, they give you can always find two people to do this, right? Fight about how it does or doesn't. So, but in my opinion, I lived a better life from 2016 to 2020, 2021. With good crypto, with them staying out of crypto and all that, and that's again. A crypto is my one issue vote for this one. All right, maybe next we can figure out what I want to do after that. But some scary alpha alert. Hexo cooking. All right, yeah. Agree with Franklin. You need a Telegram AI group. Yeah, that's a good idea. Hexo, you got a Telegram group for the AI. That's a good idea. Yeah, maybe I need to do that. Don't mistake the hot dog for a microphone. Okay. Precipice. I don't even know how to spell that. I'm going to take it as an insult. Okay. So that would be an early next year, correct? President change. Yeah, I think January, something like that. January 20th or 5th. You get the new, because it's like they vote in November, but nothing really, he doesn't get sworn in until like January. But I mean, if it all will line up. With the Hex SEC case, if this thing doesn't get dismissed beforehand. But I think it'll all line up. Like October, I think we probably won't see what everybody thinks, like just a dismissal or I think that they'll get slapped around a little bit. But I think that it's going to take a little bit longer. Next year, I think probably June, July is when we're probably going to see it all come to fruition and all be done. Hopefully I have no idea. People are gonna be like, Hexo always predicts these things and never comes true. I have no idea. Okay, it could get dismissed literally today, but I don't know. Hopefully that'd be awesome. So that'd be, let's see, did you see Musk pulling Tesla and X out of California? I did. Yeah, awesome. Voodoo economics. Yeah, ooh, voodoo economics. Get the chart. There's no gentlemanly way to eat a hot dog. That's true. One sacrifice for Robo.coin. Yeah, not yet. Green candles are the pricing in of new Trump presidency. True. I do think that is true. All right, guys. Well, that's it for today. If you guys haven't already, subscribe to the channel. Go over and go to my Twitter. And that's it. We're here Tuesdays and Thursdays. It's good to see all you guys. You guys are amazing people, amazing Hexkins. Glad we have a green days. Let's see if we can get 7 straight green days. And then after that, 14, and then 21. Let's just keep it going. Let's just keep green candles. Even if there's small little, mosquito wiener sized green candles. I'm okay with it. Sending blessings to you and your fam. Hey, you too, Hexhound. Later, be easy, fam. Later, guys. Hot dogs are now a major food group here in America. True. Inauguration day is January 20th, unless the 20th occurs on a Sunday. Then it's the 21st. There you go. Oorah, Hexo. Hey, oorah, Tony